Oh gosh. They're really roasting these people.
Blessed morrow to you, Dr. Foreman. I am Mary Payne of 4th Street in Lambeth. I'm come to seek your counsel about my neighbours.
Good morrow, Mistress Payne, and well met. What trouble do your neighbours give you? They play their lutes into the night, perchance? Mayhap a neighbour has cast a malignant spell upon your cabbages.
Why, sir,
my cabbages!
'Tis no trifling matter. Indeed, 'tis a matter of grave importance. Doubtless you do know we have a Catholic living on 4th Street, a woman by the name of Avis Allen.
Ah, yes.
Our fortune was right.
I did hear tell that Mistress Allen subscribes to the Romish faith. But 'tis no crime to be a Catholic, is it, madam? At least, not at present.
Aye, but harbouring a Jesuit priest is, Dr. Foreman. These evenings past, I have spied a man sneaking in and out of the Allens' house. 'Tis my reckoning the man is a priest who is going hither and thither all over Lambeth to perform the Catholic Mass and take confessions. Doubtless Mr. Allen is hiding him in one of those little cupboards.
You mean to say you think Mr. Allen has installed a priest hole in his house? A secret room hidden behind the wood panelling of a wall?
Indeed I do. I am certain that he has such a hole, and that a priest is going in and out of Mr. Allen's hole from dusk till dawn.
Verily? How troubling.
Wording.
But surely you are mistaken, madam, for, under the cover of darkness, how can you be sure the man you did spy was not Mr. Allen himself?
Nay, 'twas not Mr. Allen. Mr. Allen is a fine, tall figure of a man, whereas the figure I did spy was very narrow and malformed in appearance. A scrawny little imp of a man he was.
I see.
Now, you must not think me intolerant, Dr. Foreman. If Mistress Allen must cling to her idolatrous backward beliefs, 'tis her own affair, and I have no wish to cause trouble for the Allens. And even though Mistress Allen has lately not been seen in church, thus far I have held my tongue about it.
Too. She's a busybody.
But we residents of 4th Street are decent English folk.
Oh,
we will not
judgy.
abide an agent of Rome sneaking around our neighbourhood, muttering incantations in some devilish foreign tongue.
I think you mean Latin, madam.
But before I act upon my suspicions, I think it wise to know if there be any truth in them.
Then let us see what the stars can tell us. Who is this mysterious stranger, and why does he frequent the Allen's house late at night?
I mean, we do know that Simon and Avis had a thing. So for folks who came in a little bit later, Avis had to, was looking for advice on how to avoid having to do Protestant services. And so we said, hey, we think this is because there are women in your neighborhood who are kind of jealous of you and they're trying to make trouble. And then all of a sudden, now here we've got Mary Payne, who the choir is just roasting, saying, hey, somebody's sneaking in and out, and we know Simon and Avis have a thing. All right, let's go see. What's the fortunes? So, option A. The man Mistress Payne saw harbors cruel intentions towards the Allen's household's goods and possessions. Mars in detriment in Taurus to suggest cruelty. Mistress Payne will die suddenly, mayhap before the end of the consultation. Narrowed and malformed a scrawny imp of a man? Oh, I think we have to match the fortunes to make sure Avis isn't caught. But also, this makes me think that it's Simon sneaking in and out. Alright, so that's option A. This speaks of a relationship with an untrustworthy foreigner. As foreigners are untrustworthy by nature, this element may be of no particular significance. The sun is detriment in Aquarius, and there's also Jupiter in the house of relationships. Along with Mistress Allen's maternal instincts have been thwarted by her inability to bear a child, but she stubbornly persists in trying to reverse her infertility. I don't understand what that has to do with it, but Saturn in detriment in retrograde, and Neptune in retrograde in the house of unborn children. We have option C. What if the foreigner could do something you can't? Yeah. That's a good question. The stars speak of an educated man who adorns himself in fine clothing in the house of religion. This one's confirming it. Okay, the man Mistress Payne saw as a public enemy who engages in worship of the Virgin Mary. In other words, he is a Jesuit priest. All right, so we have a lot to unpack here. We can go ahead and this is hard to understand, but okay, this to me says A, we're going to make Mistress Payne disappear to like help Avis, right? That's what I'm seeing here. Because we're definitely, like, Simon's definitely the one sneaking in the house in this scenario. If we believe that to be true. I have no clue what B's trying to tell me. And then C seems to be confirming Mary's suspicions. I'm very confused about B, though. All right. What do folks want to pick? Are we thinking A, get rid of Mary? B, mystery option, foreigner? Or C, confirm Mary's suspicions? Okay. People, it seems like we might be going for A. All right, we've got at least one vote for murder. Not to laugh at murder. All right. We got 2 for murder and 1 for don't do C. All right, let's try A. Oh gosh, I'm worried. All right, let's turn this page.